Hey folks, driving out here in the garden. I wanted to do a quick video talking a little bit about why it is that I garden and the reasons for it. Right now we have a great deal of fear going on, and it's totally understandable, but I would like to not make decisions based in fear. If fear of something, fear of a potential outcome is the only reason why I'm doing something, I have learned the hard way that I've pretty much guaranteed that that's what's going to happen, because all of my energy is going into what it is that I fear. So I've learned the hard way not to do that. So why am I gardening? It's because of the things that I do want to embrace rather than the things that I'm trying to reject. So what I'm trying to embrace is responsibility for the stewardship that I have. So I have this land here, and I am the steward of this land while I'm here. And I want to do as good a job as I can. And I really love Jessie's take over at Roots and Refuge. She very much mirrors a lot of my take on it. I am the steward of this land, and it is my responsibility, my privilege to tend to it, to work with it, to care for it, to foster it, to try and ensure that it's as healthy and vibrant as I can make it. And if I've made a mistake, I need to learn from my mistake and do better. One of the other ideas that is tied to that is the concept. I saw a farmer who had this on his shirt, and it said, give more than you take. And in a economy that pushes consumerism, and you need to take more, that's unsustainable. That in itself is unsustainable. And so my goal with gardening is to give more than I take. So I'm giving to the land. What food comes back. A blue jay literally landed like 2 feet from me. That's pretty cool. Anyway, where was I? Giving more than you take. So the land is then giving me fruit and vegetables and greens and all other manner of goodness. And so what I can, and is like canning preserve, I'll give that away. If I've got too much of it, I'll give it away. If there's a large harvest of something and I don't want to can it or dehydrate it, and I'd love to freeze dry it, but that's on order, then I'm going to share it with my neighbors. I'm going to share it with people who need it. Give more than you take. It's a very simple mantra. Give more than you take. I want to give to the land, and in return the land gives back, but then I take that and I give one to my family. I give my this vessel that I'm using in this life, I give it healthy things that it needs, and in return I can then take care of my family, can take care of my neighbors, can take care of my friends. Giving more than you take. And so those are the primary reasons, that other than I just like it. Other than it's just wonderful to plant this little seed and watch it grow and get bigger and healthier and start to produce things, and see all the bees that come to the garden and the other pollinators, because bees are not the only pollinators. See the birds that come in, see the lizards that are enjoying the insects and everything else. It's just marvelous seeing the web of life. It ties back to that concept of connecting with the land, connecting as a steward. That I'm part and parcel. And the more that we learn about our bodies and the microbiome that's going on, and if you want to really take a deeper dive on that, I recommend taking a look at Dr. Zach Bush, because he explains it in such a way that you're just like, oh my God, that is brilliant. It's clear, it's concise, and marvelous. And it just, everything he says about how our bodies are intertwined and interconnected with the earth, that we as humans are designed to be a part of the planet in an inextricable way, and that the more we remove ourselves from that with lab-grown meat and processed foods that are full of chemicals that the body was not designed for and actually harm the body. I mean, all you got to do is take a look at chronic health rates and compare the chronic health rates, because one of my hobbies is genealogy, and I know exactly what my family history is, going back about 500 years in most cases. And I can tell you chronic disease was not a factor until pretty much my parents' generation, and then it became everybody's got something. So it's like, yeah, something's going on there, and I'm not a fan of it. Another reason why I'm choosing to embrace the natural world and growing my own food. And again, it's not a fear-based decision. It's a accepting my responsibility as part of this world. So anyway, those are my thoughts on that. And I would love to know why it is that you garden. What kinds of thoughts go into it, that when you think about my garden, what do you think of? What kinds of feelings does that evoke when you consider all the life that you are stewarding? So anyway, that's it for now. Y'all have fun in your gardens. Bye.